Hello and welcome, this is Mercenary and we're back with some more BattleTech. In the last video I got things set up so that we could do our priority mission, and let's go ahead and launch it. Alright, Perdition. Welcome to Panzer. Commander Gunner, Lady Urano and the Restoration Army are already fighting on the planet's surface, and have been for weeks. With the aid of House Decimus's ground support facilities, Miss Meyer will carry your lance through the Panzer's orbit debris field and drop you on the surface. Okay, tell me more about the debris field. It's a holdover from the Amara Civil War. There was a great battle in orbit over Panzer, and most of the wreckage is still there in the form of a defense field of particulate material. Navigating the field unassisted would be a formidable task. Thankfully, we'll have the Spaceport's control center on our side. We'll be able to guide us in and send tugs to assist us if necessary. Feeling okay with this, Samire? Oh yeah, Commander, no sweat. With the kind of navigation support I'll be getting from ground control, I could take us through the field with my eyes closed. Alright, let's keep going. What happens after we're on the surface? Lady Urano wants your lance behind enemy lines, while she leads from the front. You will harass the Directorate's supply train and target valuable military hardware. She already has a target list drawn up for you. Hold that thought, Lord Madeira. Commander, I'm getting a tight beam communication from the planet's surface. It's Lady Urano, and it looks urgent. I'm putting it on screen now. Mouse Gunner, you couldn't have arrived at a better time. Our forces on the surface desperately need your help. With the support of House Decimus, we're making our final push against the Directorate's last major stronghold. Our forces are fully committed to the attack, and we're pushing them back, but the Directorate just seized control of Panzer's only remaining spaceport. With it, they'll be able to call down reinforcements at will. I need someone to take the Spaceport's control tower away from them, Mouse Gunner. That someone is going to have to be you. This means that Miss Meyer will have to carry you through the debris field unassisted. I hope that her skills are up to the task. Okay. Well, this stage just got more interesting. I'm afraid that there's more, Alexander. I've just received a message from Lady Centrella. There's been a major incident on Perdition. It looks like a terrorist action, a chemical attack against the port city of Harlow's Landing. Initial casualty reports suggest some 11,000 dead. Let me guess, it's going to be blamed on you guys. Alright, that sounds bad. Chemical attack, this sort of thing isn't supposed to happen anymore. That, I think, is true, so let's say that. Protector Calderon would be inclined to agree. He's claiming that the attack was an act of deviant aggression and direct violation of the Ares Conventions. Oh, okay. He's already calling it the Perdition Massacre. For their part, the Davians have denied all knowledge of the attack. So the Ares Conventions is a series of, well, it's a treaty that kind of dictates the way that war is waged in this period of time. And, you know, it kind of gives you the synopsis there. So if you want to read over that, go ahead. But let's move on. Their denials will fall on deaf ears. Calderon won't believe anything that Hans Davian has to say. This is going to accelerate our timetable. We need to retake your throne before this situation gets any worse. If a war was to erupt between the Federation and the Concordat, it could easily spill into the Reach, and we can't afford that kind of chaos. It probably will. I mean, the way things have been going, so we're going to have a pretty large-scale war now. Well, it's good for mercenaries, I guess. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Alright, then we better get moving. Quite right. I'll brief you more fully when you reach the planet's surface. This will be a rough drop, Mouse Gunner. Bring your best, and may the gods grant you victory. We will be all counting on your success. Okay. You heard the lady, Mouse? Best. Get to it. Meyer, I'm going to go ahead and trust that you've got this. Do me a solid and try not to scrape the leopard's paint on your way down. Yeah, XO, I'll do my best. All right, here we go. So we are going to go in with our best, so that means our best pilots as well. So we're going to remove Jalopy here, and we're going to add Glitch. Okay, so we've got Glitch, we've got Behemoth, we've got me, and we've got Decker. Decker needs to be in the Jenner, not the Commando. Okay, we're good there. I'm in the Shadowhawk. She's in the Centurion, and Glitch is in the Trebuchet. So we're all good to go. So we've got decent long-range firepower with the Centurion and the Trebuchet. The Shadowhawk can provide that with the AC-5, but that's about all we've got with that. And then obviously the Jenner is entirely short range, but there wouldn't be much difference with any light mech we ran unless we were to pull out one of those Locust 1Ms, and, you know, I'm not going to do that. So let's go ahead and deploy. I didn't actually see what the details of this mission is, but I mean, we did get a little bit of a briefing there anyway. All right, before we get started, let's take a look at the objectives. So take control of the Directorate's turrets. Don't allow any Directorate reinforcements to land, and destroy the spaceport's dropship control center. It looks like this stuff may be a little bit different, but I'm not going to read through it all. I think we more or less got the idea. And if you want to read through it now, go ahead and pause it, and let's go ahead and begin.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, Commander, I'm glad you made it. Navigating Panzer's debris field unassisted is no small feat, even for a ship as small as a Leopard. Miss Meyer is to be commended for her skills. No sweat, Lady Rano. You just don't ask me to do it again. You don't have to. Restoration strike teams have already joined forces with the 2nd Decimus Fusiliers to engage the enemy on multiple fronts. We have them at a disadvantage, but if they manage to bring in reinforcements, we're in trouble. Muskener, I need you to engage the enemy, locate their dropship control center, and destroy it. Without ground support, their ships won't be able to navigate the debris field. The Directorate's troops on the surface will be cut off, and our combined forces will sweep them away. I'm sorry to interrupt, Lady Rano, but we've just intercepted a transmission from the ADV Coronacht. They're requesting navigation aid. It sounds like they're on their way down. If that ship lands, our bid for this system fails, Mousegunner. I need you to take the control center out before that touches down. The 2nd can help with that. We have a Leopard full of engineers heading your way, Commander. I need you to clear us a path to the spaceport security headquarters. Take out their vehicles and make us some breathing room, and we'll turn their turret defenses against them. That's the plan then. We'll use the turrets to cover your approach. As soon as we have the turrets under control, the Directorate will begin firing on them. Use that as a distraction, or engage the enemy to protect them. It's your call either way. Okay. We have 15 rounds to do all this.
And we'll handle the rest. Good luck.
So we can't be too conservative here. Alright. So let's start with the heavier mechs, and as I said, we can't be too conservative here, so it's going to be kind of rush ahead and do things. So I am going to take cover when I can take advantage of it. And it's not like it's that much of a difference with the cover being taken. So where are our other objectives real quick? So this is the dropship control center. We have to do that within 15 rounds. Okay. And then we have to destroy 5 units, and we have 6 rounds to do that. So again, we're kind of on the clock here. So I should be getting sensor contacts, I would imagine.
Enemy detected. Additional enemies detected.
Alright, we may not get a turn here. No. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing Directorate SRM carriers on radar. Recommend engaging them at long range. They'll take you apart if you let them get close. Okay. I am kind of already close. Alright. So, it is fortunate, though, that I moved my mech first, because my mech's the one that I need to engage at close range. So, that and the Jenner. Alright, so that's just a bunch of SRM carriers, huh? And they all act on 2. And we've got 5 of them, possibly. I don't know if I can kill them all.
Ready for orders.
Now, if I move up like this, I will be able to shoot at some. What about a jump? Jump would get me closer and would put me in cover, and I'd have a lot of evasion. I think this is the thing. We have to do this fast, so let's try and do it fast. So I'm going to jump in here.
Copy that.
I may give myself a little bit more cover, too, so that we can reduce damage. I'm assuming that these things don't have... Okay, so we've got a striker and a bulldog. So it's the SRM carriers that I think are the things that we really have to worry about. The striker, I think, is the bigger threat of the two, and it should have a little bit less armor. I don't think this amount of firepower is going to do it, though. So I am going to go ahead and use vigilance here, because we're probably going to take fire, and I'd like to not eat that too much damage. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll fire at the striker here.
Roger that.
Looks like they do have full armor, so we're not having shoddy or, you know, poorly maintained things to fight here, which I kind of figured would happen eventually. Okay, so
Standing by.
unfortunately, I mean, we could stay right where we are. So if we did that, I can only hit with the LRM-10, which is not ideal. So I think I'm going to move forward. If I moved here, yeah, see, that's what we need. We need to fire on as many of these things as we possibly can. So I'm going to move forward, and I may use my my guard again, because I don't have a lot of evasion here. They might not be able to get close enough to me to hit me a lot. I'm not sure, though. But I should multi-target. I'm going to hit the two SRM carriers, because let's just see. Yeah, that's a lot of SRMs. We don't want to get hit with that. So let's multi-target here. You're going to be A, and you're going to be B. And I'm torn on whether I do this or not, but I'm hoping they won't be able to reach me.
Acknowledged.
I don't know what kind of armor these things have. I would imagine not too many, but it just took an LRM-10 there. Okay. Did some good damage there. Maybe we can finish that off with glitch before they get an opportunity to move. And then my mech should probably go in and finish off whatever is still left. So the trebuchet at this distance should be fine. Yeah, we're just fine at this distance, so I'm not going to move. I just think we multi-target. And I'm going to hit both of these guys again. So A and B, and we'll switch you to B. All right.
Got it.
Hopefully this is enough. Okay, that seems like we did a fair amount of internal damage, but no, it was not enough. Okay, that makes me a little nervous. Okay. I want to get as much evasion as I possibly can, so I might even have to jump here. I should be alright with the heat buildup. And I'll build up a lot of evasion, and then I'll go for the vigilance to give me that extra bit of defense. And we'll just try and kill the two SRM carriers that are nearby and hope that that does it. Yeah, let's do that. Just trying to think about the arc, though, so that they don't focus their damage too much on me. Okay, so as I said, we're going to do vigilance here. That way we don't eat too much damage. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to split the damage at the moment. Unfortunately, that rear arc is the arc that isn't all that damaged. Not sure which side we're attacking. It's probably the right side because that's what we've already been hitting. I think we focus most of our attention on this SRM carrier because I think it's more likely we'll kill it. So you're going to be A and you're going to be B, and we'll turn the AC-5 to be B, and then the medium laser and SRM-6 will be against the other SRM carrier. I'm really hoping this works to kill one.
Multiple targets.
I mean, that's all internals. There we go. I don't think this will kill. No. Unfortunate. So we're going to have two SRM carriers opening up on me. but I'm hoping that the amount of evasion I have will help. So not many of those hit. The problem with missiles is with all those missiles, it's a higher chance of them hitting you with a head hit. And if we take too many of those, obviously, that would be bad. Okay. So they are, fortunately, hitting the Jenner there. Okay, this is going to really hurt. Oh, okay, good. There's only one more of those guys. I'm hoping with the amount of evasion we still have. I mean, we have 3 evasion, which is not as good as it could be, but it's better than nothing. So if we're lucky, a lot of this will miss. That's a lot of missiles coming our way. Alright, did we get any headshots? No, okay, we got lucky there. Alright, so that's the... Okay. That's odd. It moved after it attacked. It must have that ability where you can do that, huh? Okay. Well, I probably turned the side that I haven't hit towards me, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging to take it out. Alright, well at this point, there is really no reason I would want to move either the...
Holding for tactical advantage.
I think we reserve until everybody can move here. Alright, let's take a look at this. So it should have just turned... I was going to say fresh armor, but if this is the front, then it just turned its left side against me, so it should die here. I'm going to go with Behemoth here. We're not going to move. And I'm going to put the LRM-10 against the SRM carrier. That should kill it. And then I'll put the other shot at the Striker. So we'll turn that to B. I don't know if that's the best target for B, though. Oh, we'll go with it, though.
Engaging multiple targets.
Please kill. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well good, that's one vehicle dead. This is the one we really need to kill, though. So it looks like I'm gonna go with Glitch now, and I'm gonna split my fire. We'll go against the Bulldog where we have a side shot on it.
What can I do
So,
for you?
again, multi-target. Again, you're gonna be A, and you're going to be B, and that's gonna be B. Alright, fire.
Uh-huh.
Please die. There, that should do it. That's one shot I didn't want to have to take, though. We've almost got the 2 remaining vehicles dead. Okay. So, my 2 mechs are left. I really should focus fire on one if I can get a kill on that one. Let's just take a look at this guy. So the only damage he's taken is on that side. The problem is I have to move to really do much here. The question is, can I jump to anywhere advantageous to me? Not really. It's just gonna have to be a move. I have the initiative advantage though, so maybe I wait with this guy. As a matter of fact, both these guys should probably wait, because whatever they're gonna be able to do, I might not be able to get the kill, so whatever they pull off here, we're at our best if we just stay where we are, more or less. So we'll let them do whatever they're gonna do. It also may allow me to get better positioning on them. See, I've got good evasion, so yeah, 1 SRM hit. Not the end of the world. And we've got the guard, so it's going to do reduced damage anyway. Alright, I'd say that went alright. It could have gone a little bit better, but Now, I could do a death from above here and probably kill this bulldog this turn if I really want to risk it. But I don't know if that's the right call. So instead, I'm going to go on the rear of this thing. We'll be in range. If I plan it out right, there we go. That's, I think, the best way. We're not going to get good evasion, but I should beat these guys to the initiative, and then I'll be able to stomp on whatever's left. So let's go ahead and jump here. That way the AC-5 is in good range for the other one. But we're in range of our small laser for the one that's closest to me. So we'll make you A, and you are going to be B, and we'll switch this to B so it has a better firing solution. Fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay, we're hitting the rear. Unfortunately, we missed with the small laser, I think. And then here comes the autocannon. Continuing, I'm not sure if we hit the same side. I'd have to look at this guy. No, we added a new side, but it is what it is. Okay,
Yes, Commander.
so Decker. Before we do that, what is your armor like? So you have taken damage on the left side. Okay, so let's move. And I'm going to hit the one closest to me with all of my weapons. We should be all right as far as heat goes. This is a colder climate, and we're not jumping this time, so... Let's fire. Okay, that should really have reduced the armor. Alright. We have to go for broke on this one as far as trying to kill these guys. I think we reserve, though, because we're going to be able to, I think, ensure more things get done here. So at this point, I think we have to just assume that these things are going to get killed by me. So I'm going to walk forward, and I'm going to attack here. I'm going to probably attack both of them. I think the minimum range was just so that we could get this guy with our alarm 10. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. So we're going to do multi-target. You're going to be target 1. You're going to be target 2. And we're going to switch the LRM 10 to target 2. Fire. Really strong chance of killing. There we go. The AC-10 needed to hit, though. We just use the medium lasers just to kind of get a little insurance there. Okay. I should be able to run up and punch this thing now, which is exactly what we're going to do. Attack. This should do a lot of damage. Vehicles tend to take more damage against these type of attacks.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, nicely done, Commander. Lieutenant Andrus, your approach to the security headquarters is clear. Roger that, Lady Urano. We'll have their turrets under friendly control in just a moment. Engage the forces guarding that control center, Mouse Gunner. Let's make these turrets count. Okay, I have to get that shot in. Okay, we got 12 rounds
Enemy unit destroyed.
to get in there and do the rest of this thing. They've taken control of our damn turrets. All units target the turrets and destroy them before the enemy's battle mechs enter weapons range. Do it now.
Let's hit them hard.
Okay, so we've got a Panther. All right, we have one more light guy. Let's see. It's a Jenner. All right. Well, let's start moving here. Got a lot of ground to cover. And I'm not going to be able to get within sensor lock range, so I think we just sprint here. And I'm going to sprint over this way, as we can get in here and maybe get in behind these guys. So, I guess we'll go here.
Roger. Full speed.
I'll go a little bit more direct with our other units. Gives me an opportunity to cool off, too. So I have built up decent heat. Now, we also have two items at the medium level. I haven't seen them yet. Here's one. It's a trebuchet. And the other one is a what? I didn't get a marking there. Let's just see. It's a dragon. That's what I thought, looking at the silhouette, but I wasn't sure. Okay, let's move with my Oh, we actually have a shot here. Okay, so there's a Centurion as well. Oh yeah, the Dragon would be a heavy, wouldn't it? Well, time is of the essence, so I'm going to move forward nonetheless, but I think I'm going to use Vigilance here just to, like, protect myself. And we'll get an autocannon 5 shot here. Now, this guy's got guard up, but, you know, better take the damage while we can. He might move in a spot where I can't see him anymore, so that's why I take the shot now rather than wait. Okay, we did hit. Okay, so a fair number of mechs that we have to deal with here, but we have all these turrets to help us out. How many of them will be alive when it gets to their turn? I don't know, because they go absolutely last. But still a lot of them, as you can see all these chevrons here.
Receiving you.
Okay, so the Centurion. The only one that's going to be in range, it looks like, is going to be the enemy Centurion. I'm going to move here just so that we may be able to go down the slope like that. We're going to have a lot of LRM-10 ammo, so there's no reason not to take this shot, even if it's not a very good shot. Yeah, 45%. I still think it's worth taking.
Rear armor
We've got 210 ammo, which is 21 shots. Okay. A few hits. Okay, here comes their trebuchet. And they're gonna take that guy out. Now, if this guy has multi-target, he might be able to take out more, but that seemed like most of his firepower. Okay, so they've taken out 2 turrets. Oh, not quite. Ah, you should have focused your medium lasers on that to ensure its kill. Alright. Let's go with
waiting on you, Commander.
glitch now. I'm gonna go ahead with this attack here. We're attacking from the back too. That's nice. They might not be able to see me too. That's another advantage that we have. Okay, let's hit that rear armor. Decent shot, so I think it's worth taking.
Got it.
Now we only have, from that point, we only had 10 shots. So I have 9 more shots of, you know, both LRM-15s being fired with what ammo we have, so. Okay, a hunchback we didn't know about. I wasn't able to get in range of anything, so it didn't kill anything. Okay, here comes the dragon. Okay. That turret's probably still going to be up. Okay. You splitting your fire in that case didn't really help you. Okay, we're going to get some damage out. Oh, that hurts. Those are PPC shots. Wow. Okay, these guys are going to get roughed up here. Sadly, the PPC shots missed. Ignore the turrets and concentrate your fire on those battle mechs. We must protect the control center. If our reinforcements can't land, we're all dead. Now fight for the directorate. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes for you. Here comes their Panther. They haven't seen me yet, so they're not going to be able to do much. And if they're not focusing on the turrets are going to maul them pretty hard. So we're going to wait for them, though, because they haven't seen me yet, so we can react to them. Okay, here comes their Jenner. Might be able to establish that sight line. I mean, Jenners can really run. And I think he sprinted for it. Okay, again, I think we should reserve. Let's see what they do. Are they going to go after the turrets, or are they going to just come running for me? Now, there's a certain advantage of going after the Centurion, because we could have gotten more back hits. Honestly, I kind of regret not doing that now. Okay, the hunchback we don't know about. See, that hunchback's going to be a problem because it is staying away from the turrets. All right, we're going to reserve one more time.
Holding for the right opportunity.
But at this token, if they're not going to attack the turrets, they're going to get messed up. Now, they're moving away from the turrets, though, at the same token, so Alright, so we should probably light one of these suckers up. Let's do the Jenner, because I kind of... You know, Jenners are going to be a little problematic as far as how much damage they can do. So I'm going to move here. We may be in trouble with that hunchback if I'm not careful. Maybe I shouldn't have moved so far forward, but we'll make do. Sensor lock. We'll sensor lock the Jenner so we can really mess it up.
Sensors locked on.
Okay. That's done. Okay, I think one of their turns sensor locked the guy over here, which actually makes my job of hitting him easier.
Waiting for orders.
If I stay still, what's my chance to hit him? It's not bad. Maybe I'll split my fire, though, nonetheless. Because this guy does have guard up. And I do want to get the shots on the Jenner. So I'm going to split fire. You're A, and you're B. And we'll switch this to B and fire.
Line him up and I'll shoot him down, Commander.
So do a little bit of damage to the Centurion. Okay, we got through armor somewhere. This is mostly just to, I mean, it's going to do a little bit of damage, but it's also to get that evasion down. Okay, they're continuing to sensor lock there, making my job possibly easier. Okay, the Centurion
Commander.
does have a direct shot on the Panther, so we should probably take that shot. I think we're going to split shot here, and one's going to be the LRM-10 against the Jenner. Oh, I'm going to have to move forward, though, aren't I? I don't know how wise this is, but let's at least get one evasion if we're going to do this. No. Okay, I can't get in range of the autocannon no matter what I do. So in that regard, we should probably just sit tight. Because we'll get defense up. So let's attack. No, I don't think that's the right move. I think the right move is to move up. That way we support our Shadowhawk a little bit better. I just wish... Oh, we do have an autocannon range. Okay, so we will have a shot with that. We've got 13 shots left of the autocannon, so I think it's worth taking that shot. So we're going to go against the Jenner because it is the better shot here. And then we're going to go you there, fire.
Affirmative.
Okay, Jenners don't have a lot of... Ah, no. We missed. Okay, well, here's hoping that the turrets start messing these guys up. Or I just keep sensor locking. That doesn't really make me happy. I kind of would prefer to have cover here over a lot of evasion. Because the problem is, both of the light mechs are going to be able to go before me, and they're going to get, like, full damage shots on me, which I really am not going to be too happy with. That's a lot of evasion there, though. I think that may be worth it. We just have to deal with the two light mechs. We don't have the best sight lines of these guys. Ugh. The downside of that, though, that's just as much evasion, and we probably have them in range of... Oh, still don't have anything in range. That's a weird thing with way terrain kind of works. The only way I'm going to get all my weapons in range is to do this. Like that. Again, we're only having to really worry about the lighter mechs, though. I think we still do this. Because I really do want to hit this guy hard if I can. I'm tempted to sling the autocannon against the Panther, but I kind of want to ensure that the Jenner goes down, so let's just fire everything here. Okay, we hit it. Unfortunately, I did not hit with many of the weapons that I fired. Okay. We at least reduced his damage. Okay, those are all good hits. That hurts. Okay, I mean, I honestly wish that more turrets would have fired and hit something. Oh, you're just gonna guard, huh? Reserve. That hunchback does worry me a little bit, but the way that the range works with the elevation, I don't think he'll be able to get to me. We also cannot really lollygag, though. We've got 8 rounds to do this, so... Okay, so the Jenner's kind of put itself out of my ability to hit it. I almost wonder, can they still see me? They might not be able to see me anymore. I'm gonna reserve, even though we might get hit a lot here on the Shadowhawk. I'm tempted to do it because I don't know if they can see me anymore. The problem is... Yeah, it looks like I have to move forward for them to be able to see me. They might be able to still see me here. I'm not positive of that. So, with that in mind, I'm going to reserve. I guess we'll find out if I'm wrong. Yeah, they can't see me anymore. So right now, they're just going to be doing moving to try and get it positioning. Alright, so this hunchback's a little bit of a worry, as it might be able to see the... Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so the main thing we need to do, though, is the dropship control center. We really don't need to kill all these mechs. We just have to get to here. So I'm tempted to do that with my Jenner. Just ignore everything and just run for that, because they're continuing to come towards me. Well, let's reserve again, as the only thing left is the dragon, which will probably sling some shots at my Jenner. Or not. Interesting. Okay.
What's up, boss?
Well, can't stay still forever, so let's move forward. I'll decide who I'm going to shoot at in a second. Okay, so looks like I can hit with everything here. And then anything else would be an LRM 10 shot. Well, I think we go against you then. Try and take out that Panther. And then you're going to be B, and that's everything else being fired at you. Let's go.
Copy that.
Okay. I think I should be able to get to that in enough rounds. It's just the question is, can they take me out if I try and do it? Okay, they're going to be sensor locking and what have you, which, again, I'd prefer that they didn't do, but...
I hear ya.
I don't know if I like this move necessarily, but... My only other option is just sling everything at the Centurion. And at that point, I feel like I'm spreading out my damage a little bit too much. And at this point, I mean, the range that we are away from people, they can't see me. So, yeah, let's go for it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
We'll have more targets available to us if we move forward. We're less defended, but... Alright, so in this vein, I think the better target is actually the Panther, because we're going to be continuing to hit the one side, which should eat through well. Yeah. It's a little bit worse of a shot, though. I think I'm going to multi-target here. So we're going to go A and B, and we're going to make this one B. Fire.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
That was a side shot as well, and we are hitting that side that has the heavier weaponry. Okay. Nice back hit on the trebuchet.
Commander?
Alright. So the question is, if I jump here, I have to consider the fact that I can run the next turn away. So we can hit the back of the Panther and then just sprint away the next turn, or jump away, depending on what our heat is like or how far we can get. As we would have the initiative on our side. The problem is just that the enemy general would be able to counter whatever I do here. Or the Panther, depending on, you know, which one of them moves. We'll have a lot of evasion, though, so I think I'm going to try it. The idea here is we just run past the defenders and we use our greater speed to get away from them and hope that they won't be able to really engage me. This is maybe a bad idea, but we can recover from it if it is. So fire.
All weapons are go.
Okay, did some damage there. Okay. I missed which mech that was. Was that the trebuchet? Yeah, it was a trebuchet. So trebuchet has just been completely disarmed for the most part, I think. Yeah, it has no weapons at all. So if we stay away from it, it's not going to be much of a threat. Okay, now my mech. I think we'll be able to get a nice position here if I jump. So that is what I'm going to do. And then I am going to hit the Panther again, because this should be good damage. Unless we'd have a better chance hitting something else. I think we go with everything against the Panther. Okay, fire. I may have been able to get his back. I didn't really check for that. But, there we go. Okay, they're continuing to go after the trebuchet. Okay, hitting the Jenner. Fortunately, misses there. That would have really hurt if those had landed.
The clock is ticking and that dropship is getting close.
Yeah, I know.
I recommend that you prioritize targeting the control center, Commander.
Oh, again, I don't know if they saw me or not.
Orders?
Okay, here I can't really lollygag because I don't really want to get caught. So the question is, can we sprint away faster or can we jump away faster? I might not be able to get far enough away to actually avoid damage here. I can get to there, but he might be able to get my back, and then I'm kind of screwed. I have to make my decision now, though. We could get the back of the hunchback, and then with as much evasion as we have, we might be okay. The question is, could he turn around and punch me? Because if he could turn around and punch me, then I'd be in a lot of trouble. Hunchbacks do have paper-thin armor, so this might be devastating enough if we do it. I'm just a little concerned that we're not getting far enough away to really avoid a lot of his damage. And he's full armor. But I only have 7 turns left, and that's a lot of ground to cover to get to this thing if I don't make a move for it. So, do we jump and then hit him? Or do we sprint trying to get away, keeping in mind the terrain and such is going to really prevent me from getting very far. Now, next turn, I'll probably be in the clear. I could jump and then guard. But again, if he gets close enough to punch me, he might be able to break my guard. I really don't know what to do in this case. I think we sprint and hope for the best.
Full speed, no target.
This was the original plan. I really don't like it because I feel like I'm going to eat a lot of damage and possibly get taken out here, but we do have good armor. I have upgraded this mech, so here comes their Jenner, probably going to take some pot shots at me and miss, but that does burn my evasion down, so that is a little bit of a concern. Alright, well, you know what? I think this video has gone on a decent length, so I'm going to go ahead and cut things here, and we'll pick this up in the next video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.